Have you ever played with a yo-yo? Have you ever gone to Tokyo or Kyoto? Right now that guy's vibing in the dojo. He's in his own mode. He's in his ozone, the ozone layer. Right now, have you ever played a game called Demon Slayer? Have you ever gone to Marbella? Stop being fake, bruh. Do not be a hater or a faker. Don't be late, bruh. Did you see what they did? That guy's very candid. His flows are a bit mid. My flows are just dead. Is your favorite color red? Is that all you see? As in, do you always see red? Do you see blood? Right now, that guy's in a bit of a rut, a bit of a dud. Right now, you have to avoid any natural disasters. Avoid a flood or a tsunami. Do you like wasabi? Have you ever heard of the term Arteta's Barmy Army? Right now, why do you always keep talking to me? I don't know why I said that in a weird Boston/New Jersey accent. I really like your rise, your ascent. What is that? What is that smell? What is that scent? That guy also had a big downfall, a big descent. Is your favorite shape a crescent? I don't even know how to pronounce that word. A crescent, like the moon. Right now, that guy's posted in the Egyptian dunes. He's listening to his favorite tunes. Have you ever read the Nordic runes, the Norse runes? I don't know. That's how you say it. Those two people go together like peas in a pod. Right now, has your car got any mods? Yeah, that person always drinks. He never really thinks. When was the last time you blinked? When was the last time you said jinx? Have you ever gone to a place called Minx? I believe that's a place in Egypt. Have you ever heard of a rapper called Crypt? Right now, certain men are doing a rebellion. What is it that you're carrying? What is it that you're ferrying, aka escorting on the ship? Is it some tradable goods? That guy has never gone to his neighborhood. He could, but he never would. That guy has a red eye. That guy is very high. Why is it you always feel the need to sigh? That guy has seen the red light. That guy is doing a redemption song. Why are you always wrong? Have you ever gone to Hong Kong? Some things are looking very long. Right now, that guy's looking in the mirror for his reflection. That ball took a deflection. That guy's doing some rehab. Have you ever tried a kebab? Sometimes you got to relax and take it easy. It ain't no beezy, ain't always breezy. That guy's looking for a remedy. Why did he commit a felony? How much rent did you pay? Right now, that guy's fully doing a slay. He's moving like a reptile. Your kitchen has a lot of tiles. That guy's bringing up bile. Please, can you look at the files? What is the pièce de resistance? You got to keep your distance. And you have to have persistence to the resistance. Keep up with the consistency. What is it that you want to be? You're very respectable. Be respectful. Sometimes you can be a bit of a handful. That guy will not rest. He's better than the best. He's always put his skills to the test and always stressed. I really like your chemistry with me. You can always feel free to tell me what you please. That guy's making the peas. He's returned to his house. He's playing a game of cat and mouse. Have you ever heard of somebody called Ronda Rousey? What is it that you see? Have you ever gone to the sea or the ocean? Right now, like that Donnie's coasting. Do you prefer games that are retro, aka old school, old style? Speaking of old school, is there anything that gives you nostalgia? Have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Palkia or Dialga? Have you ever heard of a footballer called Robbie Fowler? Right now, you're doing a revolution. What is the solution? When was the last time you met this person? What's really working? Do you use BT or Virgin? What is the main theme tune? What is the main theme song? Right now, some stuff is very long, like this song. I really like this theme. It's a dream. You're a meme. You need to join the team. Have you ever gone to Rialto? That's South, bro. That doesn't make any sense. I'll meet you at 10. Are you moving like Ben 10? Do you prefer pigs or hens? That guy's moving like Ken. Have you ever heard of Kylo Ren? Right now, that guy is in his car. He's in his ride. He does stuff with a lot of pride. Right now, I can't really see your ribs. Do you ever call dibs? As right now you're right on track. You're always looking back. Have you ever gone to the shack? That guy's making a rack. He always speaks facts. He's always lax. He's always on the attack. Sorry, my voice is kind of going. Have you ever heard of a baller called Phil Foden? Right now, it's clear to see you're coasting. That guy's always on the rise. You can see it in his eyes. He's got his eyes on the prize. He's rising up all the way to the sun like Icarus. He needs to get right into the thick of this. That guy's in the river. You can see the snake do a little slither. Please stop dilling and dallying, and please stop with the dither ring. Right now, that guy's using the scissor. He's scissoring, cutting some paper. Have you ever asked a waiter for what you want for lunch? That guy over listens to rock and roll music. If you want to do something, just do it. You got to improve it. That guy's headed to the nightclub. He's always taking a dub. His tummy is what he usually rubs when he's hungry. That guy's making the money. He's making the meals. He's living in the hills. He's got more than enough to pay the bills. That guy's moving like a raccoon. Have you ever gone to the dunes? What's your favorite tune? Is your favorite type of animal a baboon? Have you ever listened to Beethoven? Right now I can see you're coasting. You're making it look effortless. You're making it look easy like Phil Foden. You're a showman. That guy's got range. He's a bowman. Right now you're on a roller coaster. Do you have a toaster? That guy's rolling and scratching. Right now he's attacking. Right now you're snapping. Please stick to the capping. No, please stop with the capping. Have you ever heard of the Rolling Stones? Your bones are very big. Right now that guy is going impersonal with a personal dig. Have you ever heard of Cristiano Ronaldo, aka Ronnie? Have you ever heard of somebody called Bonnie? Have you ever heard of somebody called Tugodi? Some things are a bit dodgy. Other things are kind of shoddy. That guy's favorite flower is a rose. Who are your bros? This is something that everybody knows. I can see your toes. Have you ever heard of a popular TikTok song called Roxanne? What is your plan? Are you the main man? Can you do what you can? Claim that you can. Have you ever played a battle royale? Have you heard of Emerson Royale? That person always chirps his gal. That was unfair. That was a foul. Right now I can see you're clearly a royal. You're very loyal. The guy's playing with a rubber ball. He's hella tall. You're really cool. What are the rules of legality? We do not want another fatality. Please do not be mad at me. That guy has a lot of mortality and morality and duality. He's on the run. The day is done. He's running from you. What is brand new? This place is like a utopia. I cannot cope with ya. That guy's on a runaway train. Everybody knows his name. He's moving like Bane. Why are you running? That guy's gunning. He's not leaving. He's coming. You're always up to something. He's gunning for another Premier League title. Some things can... Have you ever tried a trifle? Some things can potentially stifle somebody. Right now you're running out of time. He's coming through with the rhymes. Do you prefer lemon or lime? That guy's had a bit of a rush of blood to the head. Did you know that pencil sometimes used to have lead? Or it might still do. You do you. You gotta stay. But hey, that's one thing I'll say. That guy's favorite tiger is a saber tooth. Some things are uncouth. I remember you in your youth. You've had a change of heart. You don't always fart. Some things are necessary. Sometimes things can get a bit leery, a bit hairy. You're sailing to nowhere. Some things are difficult to bear. What is it that you want to share? That guy's seen better days. Have you ever signed for FaZe? He's coming through with the clutch plays. Right, always the same. Some things are very tame. Have you ever heard of the Cirque du Soleil? Have you ever heard of a rapper called Lil TJ? Have you ever heard of a flexer called Lil Tay? That person is a kid. Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes some people receive a lot of satisfaction. Sometimes they're capping. Do you enjoy rapping? What is it that satisfies you? Is it a truffle? Have you ever heard of a Formula One driver called George Russell? Right now, that guy's doing the hustle in Formula One. He's trying to go for some wins. Have you ever taken out the trash? Have you ever gone to the bins? Do you ever say something loving? Right now, that guy's blushing. Are you a scavenger? I can't be mad at you. You're a scientist. That guy got pissed. You can see through the holes. There's holes in the defense. This is immense for the other team. They can exploit it with their attack. I've always got your back. Right now, there's a sea of love. You're praying to the one above. You can see a lot of monsters. Those people are kind of brutal. Have you ever heard of somebody called Ralph Hasenhüttl or Thomas Tuchel? Right now, are you playing? Right now, are you the primary Donny or second tier? Do you drink beer? What is that you fear? I can see your hair. You're right here. That guy shed a tear. That guy feels a bit sedated. Happy belated birthday. Fun fact, it's actually my birthday at the time of recording this. Sometimes things are bliss. Right now I can hear a snake hiss. No, not really. That part was a lie. Or that part was just for the purpose of rhyme. It is your time. Please do not sell your soul. Do you eat cereal from a bowl? Some things can take its toll. Do you do stuff for the lows? Do you remember the month of September? You remember? Why do you feel so tense, bro? That guy's part of the Seven Nation Army. Have you ever heard of somebody called Sparky? Or a YouTuber called Sharky? You cannot clout me. That sounds mad. Right now, have you ever heard of the phrase house on fire? You can always take a game higher, looking fire. Are you a buyer or a seller? Have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Joe Weller? Right now you're moving. You could have moved a bit better. Could have improved. I really like your sweater. That person fully shook you down. Are you the main person in town? Why do you always have a frown? What really rocks your world? Do you do at the gym? Do you do leg curls? Right now, what is your favorite shape? Is it a hexagon? Do you wear Bape? I thought that brand was wrong. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like Bape. That was once again, that was just for the purpose of the rhymes. I say kind of dumb stuff all the time. Right now I can see you're at a mountain you're trying to climb. Have you ever heard of Herobrine? Have you ever gone to a shrine? This is your time. It is a sign. You came in clutch. Are you Dutch? Some people just won't believe me. That guy's seething at me. Everybody loves you because they know what you want to do. You said what you said. Have you ever gone to bed? Are you always up awake? What is at stake? Is your favorite food steak? Right now you're leaving home. You're leaving your dome. Is your favorite type of color or material chrome? Some things are long gone. You know the name of this song? It doesn't actually have a name. It's just 40 hours. What is it that you really need? That guy fully got peed off. You're off the cuff. Sometimes times can get rough. Right now, do you require shelter? You gotta look after your health, bruh. Health means wealth. You're a ninja with a lot of stealth. When was the last time you bought something from the shelf? I wanna see you rise and shine. This is your time. You're shining like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. Right now you're wildin'. That guy always often shivers. You can see him slither. What's with all the hissing, bruh? That guy's in a state of shock and awe. Right now you want more, that's for sure. Stop being a bore. That guy's in a stargaze. You've seen him for days. He's signed for FaZe. Right now you can see the shooting stars. You've always gone far, you've whipped in your car. What's up with the short circuit? Is it really worth it? The guy's doing a reverse shot. Stop being who you're not. Stop moving like a robot. Right now you're in with a shout. That guy only does stuff for clout. What is it that you're about? The show must go on. You're not wrong. You know this song. The guy's doing the Dougie. Have you ever heard of a song called Shuggy? Stop being so fussy. That guy is a bit mad in the head. He needs to take a rest. He needs to go to bed. It's a silent night. You won't go down without a fight. Your future is extremely bright. The end is in sight. Are you moving like Sylvia or the Sinner champion Cynthia? Why I can see you always grin at her? That sounds a bit weird. That guy's constantly singing. He's always winning, taking the W. Have you ever whipped in a BMW? You're a weird kid. That guy is W Riz. Have you ever heard of somebody called Sis? Have you ever heard of a famous actor called Jamie Foxx? Jamie Vardy is a fox in a box. Have you ever used TikTok? I really like his socks. Who is your sister? How have you been with her? Have you always been close? Who are your bros, aka your brothers, if you have them? Right now, if there's a problem, that's something you have to solve. That guy is sitting, waiting, and wishing. He's always thinking. You're always blinking. What's up with your situation? The game is there for the taking. Please stop faking. Please stop hating. Your shoe size is too small. You were born to ball. You're too tall. That guy's. Have you ever used ray tracing? That guy skip tracing. That guy is doing some Formula One racing. That guy is sleeping on the floor. He always wants more. Rest assured, that person is moving like a sleeping beauty. Have you ever watched a film in 2D? Have you ever heard of a Manchester City fan called Boovies? You can't let certain things slip into your skin. Right now, that guy is a kin. He's always taking the win. If you don't want to do that, then you can just get in the bin. You gotta just do your thing. That guy's moving like an animal or a cannibal. Have you ever heard of somebody called Hannibal Lecter? Right now, are you in a lecture? What are you testing, bruh? You gotta just slow it down. Right now, you're the main person in town. Are you headed to the city? Are you through with me? Sometimes I can sense your spirit. Have you ever played cricket? If you're trying to say something, then you gotta mean it. Right now you're smooth sailing. This game is always there for the taking. Right now, what is it that you're making? You gotta snap out of it. Right now you bit more than you can possibly chew. Have you heard of Supreme Leader Snoke? Right now, what is this hoax? Right now, this egg has a lot of yolk. That guy's in a snowplow, using a snowplow. Have you ever gone to Slough? Right now, you're snowbound. That person is very American. I don't know what rhymes with American. Have you ever heard of Kylo Ren? Kylo Ren. Guy got overrun. No, it doesn't work. So you gotta, there's somebody on the loose, you gotta catch him. Have you ever heard of somebody called Tim? Right now, there are a lot of problems. That guy has limbs. This light is dim. That car has rims on its wheels. To whom are you trying to appeal? Do you remember so many nights? There are so many lights, many fights in the boxing ring. Do your thing. When was the last time your phone did a ring? That guy has so much ice, he has so much bling. Have you ever had a Zing burger? Have you ever heard of somebody called Ursula? I think that's the name of a Pokemon. Have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Ursula? Who's your worshipper? No, who's your worshipper? Why do you have so much thirst, bruh? That guy is that guy lives. That guy lives in solitude. Have you ever heard of somebody called Jude Bellingham? Have you ever gone to Birmingham? That's where I believe he's from. Right now, it's a bit of an unholy war. No, it doesn't make any sense. Some things are written in the stars. You've gone very far. You're somebody I used to know. I used to know your bro. Is there anything you told me that you never told anybody else? Right now, you hope for better health. As I said before, health means wealth. I'll see you again someday. What is it that you want to say? Right now, you're looking like a fish out of water. Do not act like a lamb for the slaughter. Do you hope for someone new? What is it that you want to do? He was up to something. That guy is always running.